Hey, what's happening? Happy Thursday, everybody. It's Daryl here. It's not so bright and freaking early anymore. It's about 5 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, if you watch my channel, I've said this over and over again that I pick certain times. I pick a certain time to read the comments because I get caught up in them. I'll be honest, I'm human and they get to me. They stick in my head, like, for hours or for a day or two after. I'll remember some of these comments. So I pick certain times when I'm in a good place, when I'm not feeling very angry or vindictive or anything. I pick a certain time to read the comments. And this is exactly why, because right now I'm cutting into my workout time, and because I got caught up in the comments. I looked at the BAM Margera video. Okay, I want to talk about this because I read your comments and I got all caught up in them, and I want to respond to a few of them. Most of the comments, I'm disappointed that the most important thing to me in that video was how when I was talking about my emotions, dealing with my emotions after becoming clean and sober. That was a serious hurdle for me. That was an important part of the video. I was really hoping that people would take something away from that. People that are just trying to get clean and sober or have been clean and sober for a little while, because otherwise you might think you're going crazy because it's hard. All of a sudden you feel these emotions so strong, and that I was really hoping that people would center in on that. But no, when I started reading the comments, I was disappointed. The most comments were about my hair. My hair. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Or my shirt. There's a couple of comments where people just couldn't even figure it out. If you watch my channel at all, the channel's monetized, right? And you can get strikes for certain things and end up losing the channel or losing monetization. So I'm very careful when it comes to copywriting. There's a lot of hard to understand rules to this. So to make it easy, I kind of follow after my mentor, Bo the Fifth Column. And I just put he doesn't put the links down below, but he doesn't put any video in it's just him talking. And I kind of follow in his footsteps with that. So I just put the links to whatever video I'm talking about, and I put them down below. So there was a couple comments asking, well, where's the video? And if I say in every video, I say it over and over again. The video's in the description. The links are in the description, right? Just click right there. You want to see the video or read whatever I'm talking about? It's right there, okay? Let's talk about this now. I can't believe, now I'm assuming, I'm pretty sure from what I could tell, most of these comments were from men or boys. And I can't remember ever because of course I watch videos and I comment myself, and I can't remember ever commenting on another guy's hair or the way another guy dresses. It's kind of weird. It's kind of, why I'm disappointed that people would pick apart the way I look as opposed to what I'm saying. Like I said, because it was really important what I was saying. Let's talk about my hair, because apparently that's what dozens of you guys had a problem with. There was comments about, was I in my convertible with the top down? Did I just wake up? The people that watch my channel, they know. Let me make 2 points. All right. The first one, my father went bald when he was 19 years old. So I've always kind of had a phobia, of going bald. I'm 58 years old. I'm 58, coming up about 58 and a half years old. I'm heading towards 60 years old. So I'm just happy I have hair, and maybe I'm a little too happy I have hair. This exact style, well, not how high it is, but the last girl I dated, Audrey, she passed away from COVID in August 5th of 2021. But she's the one, because when I was using, I cut my own hair for like 2 decades, and she's the one that picked out this hairstyle. Let me say this: when it comes to hairstyle, clothing, anything about the way I look, I really couldn't care less what I just, another guy's opinion on my hair or the way I dress, it just goes in one ear and out the other. I'm not going to change any, I'm not trying, to be honest, I'm not trying to impress guys. I really, and I don't think most men have any sense of style. So if a woman says something, or about my hair, I'll listen. And I'm not, I wouldn't usually say this because I'd like to think that I have a little modesty, but just even, I'd say in the last couple weeks, I've gotten comments from women. I just got a comment last week of a cashier. And she said, she said, I love your hair. I love the way it swoops like that. She said, I wish my husband would style his hair like that. So I swear to God. I swear to God. And I think I look at these comments about my hair. I can't believe, it bothers me. It bugs me that I even have to talk about my freaking hair. When I was talking about something I find so personally important about recovery, and here I am talking about my hair, and it really ticks me off that I have to do this. And I think most of you, it's easy to criticize, to put a criticism in there. And I got to wonder what the guys in those comments, what you guys look like. I'm guessing that probably most of you are bald, or probably have a haircut, that side part from, like, the 1980s. I'm guessing most of you guys that commented probably have something like that. So, I can't put, but since so many freaking people commented, I had to talk about it. There was another comment about my tight shirt. I'll be honest. I've lost I got clean and sober. I've been clean and sober from crack and heroin for 17 and a half years. Am I proud of that? Yes, I'm very proud of that. I also I was almost over 300 pounds. My cholesterol was through the roof. I started eating right. I started working out. I lost almost 100 pounds 16 years ago, and I've kept it off, and I still work out every day. For 58 years old, I am proud of that. And, I like to wear, I like these nylon shirts because they're breathable, and I can't believe I'm sitting here and I have to explain this. It really ticks me off again that so many comments out of everything I talked about. Almost all the comments I read were about my appearance. So to you guys commenting, you know what? Honestly, I appreciate your views and your comments, because in the end, my channel's monetized, and anytime you spend watching my video or commenting, I'm getting paid for. So you could, be my guest and comment all you want. Good comments or bad comments, I get paid the same for it. To be honest with you guys. And if you are gonna, it's so weird that other, you guys when some guys are talking about my hairstyle, but if you're gonna do that, at least let me see what you guys look like. On your channel, put a picture of yourself. And if you think you got a better haircut, or a better style or whatever, at least have the balls to put a picture of yourself. All right. Otherwise, I assume that you're probably about 5'2" and bald, and and just a little jealous. Like I said in one of my comments, I don't know if you remember this. This was a commercial from the 1980s. I believe it was Kelly LeBrock. I think it was a commercial for Pantene, where at the end she says, "Don't hate me because I'm beautiful." Hey, man, don't hate me because I'm handsome. That's all I got to say. All right, you guys, thank you for your comments and views. I'll be back later with another video. Have a good Thursday.